And hello and welcome to Saturday. And we're back where we were yesterday. So, I spent today trying to figure out how to configure um, this, right? So I got a network cable plugged in, it's the white cable going that way. And let's see what happens when I turn the PS2 on. So, the first thing I did was rip a copy of Soul Calibur 3. This one was well loved. I think it's still, the disc is still on my computer, unfortunately. But I ripped it and just had some fun with that. So, if I go down to open PS2 loader, and there's no disc in here. I wonder if it'll even work with the disc tray open. Let's find out. This is just network cable plugged in. So if I go to, ooh, things are happening. That has not happened before. Things seem stable now. Ooh, okay. Let's close that disk tray. Let's go to Soul Calibur 3. This is my first time actually doing this, so. But this took a lot of configuration to figure out. So the thing is, it's not that hard to set up, right? You just follow guides online, but they're all kind of finicky. So, let's go. We got it going. Oh, do we have the game demo? Actually, wait, let's plug in these cables. Let's make sure they're all correctly seated. Everything's good. Yeah, we get this. So, nobody tells you how to properly do this thing, right? You know, it's... all the guides I found on the internet were like, oh, you just do this and this and this and this, right? It's like, oh, you set up a network share on your Windows computer. But if you're... yeah. Thank you, THX. You're playing on this. Does THX even exist anymore? Please let me just play the game. I need to go through all this nonsense. There we go. Let's go to single player mode. That's what I want. I want to practice. Free training. We gotta do my boy Zasalamel. There we go. Actually, no. We gotta do my boy Keelik. Oh shit, how do I change? Square. Where's Keelik? There he is. And then we gotta do... oh, who's fan service Ivy? There we go. And then we gotta do... I don't know. I don't remember what the good stage is off the top of my head. But you can see it's loading very well. And it's just working excellently. Brightness is whatever. But you know, this is working crazy. Like, I don't know any of the moves. It's been years since I've actually played this, but off the stage. Go off the stage for me. There we go. And we run off. Yay! I wonder what happens if I remove the network cable and then it just like returned. Oh. Yeah, okay. So nothing good happens. And there are people like absolutely going crazy outside. So I'm gonna do myself a favor and just like reset the console. Or power it off, because I think I broke it. And then let's do this and let this power back on. And I'm gonna close the window. Okay, so now that we're back here in free McBoot, yeah, and I need to turn the controller back on because this is something I did not learn yesterday. We go to Open PS2 Loader, and now I have an SMB share set up on my network, because of course I do, right? There's servers right there that you can't see because they're off camera. But the thing is, when you set up an SMB share, modern SMB shares are set to like 2.0 or to 3.0 because it's like modern security. This only uses 1.0, So you need to lower the security settings on your SMB share to 1.0 so that you can allow legacy devices such as PS2 to connect. Then we go to network settings. You change your IP to whatever. Is my IP address? So we got a 222, and then you just set the share name to whatever your share is. I just made one called test, but if that is not correct, you just change that to like slash directory, like test/test1 or whatever. And if your directory's in like test1, then you can set things up there. That's all you need to do. So we go back, and yeah, that's basically it, right? So I needed to have my thing on static IP just because my network is crazy. But the big thing is, the thing that I was running into over and over again was seeing people set their things up on Windows, right? You know, you have a Windows computer. It's like, oh, here's how you set up a network share on Windows. Why would you set up a network share on Windows if you're a computer scientist like me? I have multiple network shares that are capable of hosting files. I don't need my Windows computer to have it. I need my file server to have it. So just change the SMB permissions on your file server to allow 1.0 legacy SMB devices. And once you do that, you can have your PS2 play whatever game you want. Man, it's that easy. Shout out 8BitDo for this adapter. Works perfectly. It's just really cool to just have a controller that I can use, right? And this no longer needs any mechanical parts other than a fan, and that's just really neat. But that's about it for today. We got the PS2 working, and we got some Soul Calibur 3 going. But yeah, it's just I have a PS2 network share now, and that's really cool. I'll rename it from test to something decent, maybe just label it PS2. But that's all you need to do, really. I could write up a proper guide on this, because finding resources for how to do this in 2025 when the internet's so polluted, it's kind of annoying. But there's still plenty of things to do with the PS2. The launcher needs to be custom. Like, I can do tons and tons of things, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. And maybe even having the hard drive, like actually hard drive setup, that'd be kind of sick. But that's a story for another day. For now, that's what I'm calling for today. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.